Here's my honest Rome promise. 3 days, zero panic. I'm not here to rush you through a checklist. I'm here to give your trip a heartbeat. I plan city sprints for people who like depth, not drama, and I've made every mistake so you don't have to. Follow this and you'll trade lines for moments, and go home with stories you can smell. Day 1 starts strong. Colosseum and Forum at opening. A neighborhood reset in Monti. A flavor stop that teaches you Rome's language. Then Trastevere at dusk. Lamps on, shoulders down. Be at the Colosseum 15 minutes before doors. Scan, breathe, and go straight to the arena floor if your ticket includes it. 30 silent seconds here, recalibrate your brain. This is why you flew. Keep the day light. Hat, water, offline map, and 2 big anchors maximum. Slide into the Forum through the nearest gate, walk the Via Sacra, then climb Palatine Hill. Read the skyline like a timeline. Arches, domes, umbrella pines. When light turns harsh, shoot shadows and textures. Your photos will feel cinematic instead of washed out. Now reset in Monti. 5 minutes from ruins and you're in Ivy, tiny workshops, and handwritten menus. Learn the Roman Trinity, cacio e pepe for bite, carciofi when in season, a rough house red. Choosing a place is easy. If you smell pasta water on the sidewalk, step in. If someone waves laminated photos, keep walking. After lunch, gelato is a palate class. Pistachio should taste slightly savory, like a nut just cracked. Take the slow lanes toward Capitoline Hill. In the museum courtyard, turn your back to the equestrian statue and look out. There's a balcony view of the Forum that feels like a director's monitor on a movie set. Give your feet a gift. Swap socks if it's hot. Tiny comforts buy hours of curiosity. Cross Ponte Sisto as afternoon softens and let Trastevere warm up around you. Stand for 1 glass at a small enoteca, then sit where locals arrive after you. If you had cacio at lunch, choose amatriciana tonight. Rotating sauces keeps your palate surprised. End near Santa Maria in Trastevere, and let street music bounce off stone. If this pace feels like your pace, tap subscribe to Escape to Europe so your next city day lands this calm and this full. Carry 2 small mysteries into tomorrow. A 2-word coffee rule that unlocks mornings, and a sunset view Romans keep off the postcards. We'll hit both when timing matters most. If today felt like breathing, anchor, reset, flavor, texture, you're already moving like a local. Start day 2 with water and quiet. Walk the Tiber when the city is just clearing its throat. Our morning anchor is the Vatican, but we'll invert the flow. Museums first, then St. Peter's. Inside, pick one thing to savor and let the rest be background. Raphael's rooms, or a single ancient torso that somehow feels alive. In the Sistine Chapel, look down before you look up. Shoes, hush, strangers sharing wonder. Then look up. The ceiling lands harder after that pause. Step into the embrace of Bernini's colonnade and choose. Climb the dome for terracotta geometry, or stay in the nave and watch light fall like fabric. Sensitive to heights? Save the climb for late afternoon when the line breathes and shadows add depth. Reset on Borgo Pio with a simple panino and a lemon soda. Now the reveal. Romans live by counter, not couch. Drink your espresso standing, 2 sips, a nod to the barista. It's cheaper, faster, and the crema holds. Cross Ponte Sant'Angelo with the Angels as your chorus and angle into the historic center. Second anchor, Pantheon, Navona, Trevi, handled with intention, not rush. Under the Pantheon's oculus, become a sundial for 30 seconds and feel time turn physical. In Piazza Navona, ignore the middle for a minute. Listen to brushstrokes. Choose a color you'll hunt for at dinner. At Trevi, approach from the side alley. Hear the roar, then turn left and let the fountain hit you all at once. Toss your coin right hand over left shoulder, then step aside in 3 beats to share the stage. Cool the afternoon with gelato again. Hazelnut if you did pistachio yesterday. Pair it with raspberry for spark. If heat spikes, step into the nearest church for 3 minutes of marble shade and painted silence. Evening folds history and appetite together in the Jewish ghetto. Order carciofi alla Judea when the season sings, and notice the brass plaques set into the pavement. Names and dates underfoot. Memory you can feel if you slow down. If this plan is saving you from lines and FOMO, hit like and share Escape Europe with a friend who still thinks Rome is a checklist. We're building a small but mighty crew of deep travelers. Pocket one more promise for tomorrow. A hilltop where Romans take first dates to test if someone loves the city. Meet me there at dusk on day 3 and bring a little courage. Build your final day like a perfect pasta. Few ingredients, right heat, finish strong. Begin at Campo de Fiori before stalls are full. Taste a sliver of pecorino, pick up a small herb bunch for your bag, and watch a chef barter with a vendor like old friends. That scent will follow you all day. Slip to Palazzo Farnese's quiet edge for 60 seconds of stillness. Your brain needs a frame before the next canvas. Time to cash in the first promise. Climb to the Orange Garden on the Aventine. The slope is gentle. The view cuts clean. Pines frame domes like a minimalist postcard. If a crowd forms, move 30 steps left. The same skyline opens for you alone. Capture 30 seconds of Rome's soundtrack. Bells, scooters, a laugh, so future you can time travel by listening. Reset with a picnic on Tiber Island. Bread, cheese, tomatoes, and the herb bouquet you're carrying. Afternoon brings our second anchor, the Spanish Steps and Villa Borghese. To enjoy the steps, touch the marble, climb diagonally, and don't camp on the staircase. Read the space like a fan opening. At the top, turn your back to the postcard for 1 minute and watch the city watch itself. Drift into Borghese Gardens. If the small lake is open, rent a rowboat for 2 slow circles. Your heartbeat resets. Gallery booked? Give yourself a single masterpiece date with Bernini's Apollo and Daphne, and stand where marble becomes leaf and motion turns to music. Feet rescue. Sit on a bench, roll a cold bottle under your arches, loosen laces a notch. You've met cacio e pepe and amatriciana. Finish with carbonara. No cream, just egg, guanciale, pecorino, pepper. Choose a place with a short menu and a scuffed floor. If they offer half portions, say yes. It's a green flag for a kitchen that trusts its pasta. Dusk delivers the second promise. Climb to the Pincio terrace above Piazza del Popolo, the quiet date spot Romans actually use. Violet slides over domes, an obelisk pins the square, music floats up in threads. This is where people decide to linger in Rome a little longer. Between Pincio at golden hour and the Aventine in the morning, you now hold 2 uncrowded keys to the city. Close with a night walk along Via del Babuino. Stop at a calm window, see a version of yourself that knows how to travel lighter. End with a small digestivo, amaro for herbal, limoncello for bright, grappa if you want to tell the story with your hands. That's the real souvenir. If you want to copy this blueprint to canals and bikes, jump to our video, Amsterdam Vlog, Best Amsterdam Things to Do, 3 days itinerary on Escape to Europe. It shows the same anchor reset rhythm tuned for Amsterdam, when to hit Jordan, how to time Rijksmuseum and markets, and where the city hides its best golden hour.